What up, y'all? It's Ford Nick 2156 here with a product review. Y'all know when I did the wintergreen. Today I am doing it over the mint. The 24 mint. General original Swedish snus. Like I said in that last video, Swedish snus versus American snus in that video. Swedish snus is going to be saltier. Of course. American, sweeter. Sorry. Let me get a drink before we do this. But like I said, it is sweeter. The flavors of the two snoozes, the wintergreen is a little bit more earthy. The mint is a little bit more, yeah, it's similar to what a Copenhagen mint smells like. Kind of a peppery mint smell. The wintergreen smell is more of a, I want to say it's more like an evergreen smell with a little bit more woody in it. But like I tell people, the portion size on these, and I'll talk a little bit more towards the end of this discussion. This right here is the portion size. It's a little browner because I added a little bit of moisture to it just so I could get back to being a little bit moist. I know with Swedish snus it should be a little bit drier. I didn't care. I added a little bit of moisture just because I don't really like a dry texture. There's 24 in this can. I've dipped a few of these before. Now, I didn't realize I hadn't done the video yet. But these, I mean, the flavor is all there. The can is all the same as the wintergreen can. Like I said, with that wintergreen can, it gives you the ingredients down on the black. It has your discard tray, similar to what the green one had. The only thing I wish that they would do differently is the seal around the top. Because you know, as a dipper as I am, a long cut dipper, they have that paper where you take your nail and run it across. This one, I didn't even have to do that. You know, run it across. All I had to do is twist and it popped off. But I like that sound, you know, when your nail starts going through. But anyway, the mint. This is original Swedish General Snus. Mint, 24 portion. I'm probably going to get hate comments because it's a lower dose of nicotine and all that stuff. Probably by the same guy who made me look like an idiot with the camel snus on there. But actually, these are kind of tasting weak. So I'll pop two in. But snus versus dip. And I'm going to do a video on this when I get that. One of my friends is sending me an order. And to me, either Monday or Tuesday, I'll do a comparison. Because I'm getting portions of another dip that I like personally. But it's not Longhorn, Grizzly, Timberwolf, Copenhagen, Skull, Red Seal, or any of those. This dip, it's not a snooze, but it is portion. Which, y'all know me, I don't really do. But this one is really good. And I hope y'all watch that video. Oh, and y'all may ask, what are you drinking on? It's the Monster Hydro. This one is the blue ice. I've started drinking these. They're a little bit more expensive, but they're better in my opinion. Better tasting. Or Monster Mutant. Sorry, backwards. Which are really good too. If you like the soda, the Mutant, go for a Mutant. If you like, not really fizzy drinks, go for Hydro. Really good. Two different, plus energy drinks. Can't beat them. And like I tell a lot of people, if this is your first time ever dipping or snoozing, go watch a couple of my other videos on snooze and dip. And figure out what you really want. Because I do explain the word burning when it comes down to dipping or snoozing. I just started doing that because one of my friends was wondering when I was talking about burning or that. If you're brand new to it, most of the dip, most of the snuffs and the snoozes will burn your gum a little. If you're used to smoking cigars, it won't burn as bad, but it still will burn. Cigarettes, I smoke plenty of cigarettes. It will still burn. When I first started, I would smoke cigarettes while I dipped to keep the burn out. And y'all probably will ask me in the comments, which I have no problem answering. Why aren't you spitting? Snus, you don't have to spit as much because all your saliva glands, as Snoopy.com has pointed out on his channel, which I'm glad he did, saliva glands are only on the lower. Upper doesn't secrete too much saliva. So you only get maybe, tiny amount of saliva. But since I'm a dipper, your lower ones, when it feels anything up here, it creates a lot. Don't know if that's a point of dipping going then to snooze or something, but it happens. That's why I drink drinks while I'm snoozing, so I can get that flavor out of my throat. But with this mint, like the review was over, the mint, it's actually easier to swallow than, say, a grizzly mint. I do a lot of grizzly, but this time I'm getting a company in the order that's supposed to come to me, and I'll put a link down in the description of that video for the company where y'all can go purchase that dip and snooze, because I think it's worth it. There's the Northerner, which is a really good one to go look at. And then there's one that I use sometimes, but the name of that one always slips my mind. No, the Northerner is a good one. And then there's one more. Maybe y'all will know down in the comment. It's Where Outlaws Dips. You can go and purchase those from. But I'll leave all that in the description of that video once those get here. When my friend got those, they cost him, and shipping snooze and dip is not cheap. I wish it was, or I'd be buying it online all the time. Because the price of, say, a can of this on Northerner. I mean, not on Northerner. Yeah, on Northerner. Price of this is only $5 on there. But then you get it shipped to your house. And where I live, this right here is looked down upon. But I do it when I'm at work. If you're going to go to a store here and buy this, it's not looked down upon. It just looks normal. So a little hint there. Then you get guys, and I know this for a fact. I walked into the gas station one day to buy this. Guy was right behind me. That's a full-time smoker. And I hate this. I wish people would really keep that opinion to themselves. He said, oh, dipping is for noobs. I'm like, dipping is for noobs? And then I asked him, have you tried dipping? It takes a guy to try, one time, dip or snooze to see what it really is about. My best friend from work, he probably will watch this video and go like, you knucklehead. But him and his buddy at work, his buddy is a big Black and Mild smoker. I gave him one pouch of General. I gave him one pouch of Camel. And I told him, wait 10 minutes. It'll start burning. They said, okay. So they waited 10 minutes. My buddy from work's friend came back and said, holy crap. His gum was burning him like crazy. My other friend, he was smart. Smarter, I should say. He didn't leave it in. He spit it out before that 10 minutes was up, so he didn't get the full burn. Good on him. But, like I said, if you're going to start dipping, the only dip I can actually recommend that won't burn you as bad, and I mean, it will burn, but it won't burn as long as Snus or Grizzly or Copenhagen, Skull, those three, is Longhorn. And pouches, Longhorn pouches won't burn you as bad. I like that dip for beginners, just because it is $1.49 a can. In fact, I still have some in this can, surprisingly. Damn. $1.49 for a can. I would go with pouches instead of long cut, just because it's going to be a little cheaper. It's about $1.29 for pouches. For long cut, it's $1.49, so 20-cent difference. But that's a good starter for for a dip. For these, the better price, if you can get it off a website that is like Northerner, and I believe I ordered he ordered his off another site. I'll give that to y'all in that video. But Northerner has a deal going where it's only like $2 for a different name brand, Snus. But the shipping cost is outrageous. Like, I think $20 for shipping cost or $15 for shipping costs. That's kind of outrageous. For a can, let me see if I can find the weight on here for you. For a can that weighs, net weight is 0.9 ounce, which is 24 grams. to ship this, you just put it in a dang envelope and send. Because I've done it. It only cost me to send one can. That is only one can here. To one of my friends who lives in Colorado. A forever stamp. For a can of tobacco. These companies, the shipping cost doesn't cost that much to ship it. Unless it's out of country. But like I said, I don't know how far out the northerner is or where they're shipping it from. All I know is that their shipping cost is a lot more expensive than it is to ship for one can of this stuff. But like I said, if y'all want to start trying, I would say go down to your local gas station. All gas stations really do actually have Longhorn or Wolf, which is $1.20 for pouches. No, 29 for pouches. I had to look over at my tower. I have 2 cans right there. Longhorn is $1.49 a can. But that's not pouches. It's $1.29 for pouches for Longhorn and for Timberwolf. For long cut, it's $1.49 for Longhorn and Timberwolf. Those two. But the prices, I think, of going to a gas station versus ordering online are way better. I wish that all dip that you could buy on, say, the Northerner, you could buy in a gas station. Then it wouldn't be that big a deal. This is one of my mud jugs. It's the Watermelon Outlaw Mud Jug. Wild watermelon. I've had this for about a year now. And yes, when I say portions, it's pretty much filled with portion, used up, spent portion things. But what I do with this is I'll take it out to my garden, dig a hole, dump them in there, and that gives nutrients back to the ground. So always dispose of your product that you're spitting into or something like that, the stuff that you spit into it, appropriately. The nutrients from tobacco will decompose and become good soil. So that's what I always look at. Whereas, and good planting material. I don't put little bags that portions come in are biodegradable after a long period of time or a while. They will biodegrade. So just dump them in the yard. They'll degrade over time, and then it will give that nutrient to the soil. But like I said, first be responsible where you're going to dump the stuff. If you got a garden, dump it in the manure pile that y'all may have, or put it in with mulch and spread that over it, because once it biodegrades, it becomes great soil material. So a little gardening fact there. I've been doing it for, since I was 13, and now I'm 28. And long cut, all you have to do is just empty the whole container out onto it. But y'all will hear from time to time, and I'll state it in most of my videos, don't think, because you're buying this weaker nicotine content, it's not going to burn. It is going to burn. And I hate when YouTubers get, out of their thought pattern and say, oh, it's not going to be burning. It still burns me, and I've dipped Grizzly, Copenhagen, Wolf, Skull, Longhorn, Red Man. Well, I dipped Red Man by accident. I forgot that was a chew. Red Seal. Trying to think of the other ones I've dipped. I have too many I've dipped already. Of Snuff. Of Snus, I've dipped General and Camel. Those are the only two I've tried. I want to try some Siberian Snus. Or even some other Snus. But like I said, General Snus and Camel Snus is what I can find around here. I'm going to take that out right now because I got to go do something. So I'm going to leave this video right here. Love y'all, and I'll see you on my next video, which hopefully will be Monday or Tuesday of this week, depending on when I get that package in. And I will unbox it right here on the camera so y'all can see what it is. It's going to be unscripted like all my videos. If any of my videos were scripted, which they aren't, which I'm glad about, y'all are getting facts, you know. How much nicotine, how much of all this other stuff that's in there. I don't produce facts. I put out opinions of the products. So if y'all are taking my stuff like factual, they aren't. It's opinionated. Just like any review of a product is opinionated. You can watch Outlaw. If you want factual stuff, look at Snoopy.com. They have a lot of factual stuff. I might, in my last video, I probably, downplayed Snoopy for having Camel in the background. But you know what? He's a factual channel. But he's also an opinionated channel. Both together. I like watching his videos. Because he has helped me turn my mind from snuff to snus. And actually it has made me quit smoking, which is an interesting thing. When I dip, snus or snuff, I also have to have a cigarette because I can't dip. Like I said, I cannot dip and not spit. But snus, I keep it in my truck. When I go to work, I pop one in. I don't need to smoke. So before this gets too long of a video, I'll see you on my next video. I love y'all and have a great day and night. I am 4Nex signing out again.